I really just wanted you to hear that bird. They just go nuts. I don't know. There's a lot of beautiful bird song, but that one is just like a maniac. That's a hell of a song. Yeah, we don't have those at my house. I've heard them in Vermont and I hear them here in the mountains, but they're terrible at 4 o'clock when you're trying to sleep. But I was trying to get an early start, so it worked out well. I've been, as you can see, at this for a while. It's 5:40, I think. And I know, we're going to see what happens. We're going to try to climb this mountain. That's all I can do. And then that'll determine the rest of our future, I guess. I don't know what to say. I'll see you. Climbing up through the undercast. But there was a fabulous view up at that shelter this morning. If there is a view, it looks this way. Yeah, that's magical stuff if you can get it. This is just wet. We're just climbing through a cloud, basically. But we're just about out of it. This is why we didn't do this last night. There's down. There's up. And we haven't gotten to the steep part yet. That's coming later. I had to stop. I was dripping wet. Yeah. I was wet when these clothes were wet when I put them on, but there's just no way not to sweat while climbing this for an old fat man. It's beautiful, but I think it's killing me. It's a disturbing thought. At what point do you say, well, wait, this is not good? I've never reached that point. I just keep trying. But all right, I gotta go. It's the only way it gets done. I'll complain to you a little more farther up. There's that undercast. You can see we're a little higher now. It might be sinking too, I'm not sure. We went down for a little while. I don't like that. I hate to give up elevation. But then we run up again. Up and up and up and up. Yeah, I don't know what that line is on the camera. Not sure if that's a lens flare from the sun or not. That's where we were. We know all those mountains intimately. Now we've gotten to know this one pretty well. We're getting close to the top. A few more 100 feet, 300 or so. I'm taking a lot of long breaks. Pacing myself
so I don't kill myself on this mountain. The rest of the day isn't too shabby. There's still another couple thousand feet of elevation out there, but it's spread out more. This has been several hours of steady climbing. Well, there's been some dips as well, I suppose. It's hard. My legs want to climb. The body says, no, don't do that. Go easy. The legs can't handle it either. They're full of crap. Upward. This is what it should all be like. Flat, nice little breeze. It's not all like this. You see a sign over there. I don't know what it'll say, but I'm curious. Oh, there you go, on top of the mountain. Onward. I don't know if there's a view on top of this mountain or not, so I figured I better show you this on the way up. Stopped at the shelter I was supposed to be at last night. Water was pretty scroungy. But this hike would have been a lot easier if I'd been able to start from there today. We might be in town already. But yeah, I would have been toast if I'd tried to climb up here last night. There's no water along the way, so if I blew up before I got there, it would be bad. Pretty sure I would have blown up when I got there. And it wouldn't have gotten nearly the fabulous recovery that I was able to accomplish down below. I woke up several times during the night and crammed calories and water into my body. I wasn't always able to go right back to sleep, but I think it helped. I think I've been sleeping through the night without eating anything, and the stomach has been empty. Might be the problem, because I usually get hungry and wake up. Whew, wow. Yeah, I gotta stop chatting while I'm climbing up inclines on. I'm not sure if this is a 4,000 foot mountain, but it might be. Eventually. One more climb to get over this mountain. We've climbed to the top of the mountain like 4 times now. And each time there's a little more mountain we have to go down and then climb up again. It's a ridge trail. Our next target. I think that one's going to be okay. I could be wrong. This side of it looks moderately sloped. I hear the other side's really, really steep. But we'll have to deal with that when we get there if we can. Right now, we're going to go down this mountain. This mountain didn't have a view. I'm sorry, I can't remember if I mentioned that or not. But go, 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 go. I was going to try to make it on the water I had because the water source looked really scroungy. And I walked a little farther and I came to this one. And I was like, well, this one's pretty good. So, take on some extra water. Drink, drink, drink. I mean, I'm not going to carry. But, so, I gotta adjust things here. But yeah, it's a beautiful little spring. It seems to come out of nowhere and disappears into the ground. It's getting late. I don't think our plan is quite going to work. By the time we get down to the road, it's going to be really late. It's 3:40 right now. I can't imagine getting down to the road before 6:30 or 7. I'm thinking I'm going to call them from the top of the mountain and see if I can come down in the morning instead of tonight, because I don't want to wait around for a ride and then show up in the middle of the night. Everybody else is going to sleep. They've already had their dinner. At this point, I don't know what I'm doing at all, so don't ask me. But I know I got to get up this mountain if I can ever find it. We had to climb up several things before we could come down to get in the neighborhood of where the mountain is. So there's been a lot of that today. So you can't just go there and climb it. And the trail has been just hellacious roots. It's just tearing my boot apart. Yeah, I got a lot of troubles. Sleepy, hungry, yeah. It's all problems I got, I guess. Well, if there's a view on the next mountain, I will let you know. You'll be the second to know. Well, we made it to Old Blue. I called the cabin. I told them, pick me up in the morning. I think those might be the mountains we were on earlier, but I could be mistaken. I'm not sure if you can see the lake down there. It's sleek. That means we're getting down to where we can kind of see the Cohos over that way. I think that might be the Kilkenny over that way. It could be Wambach. It could be. I don't know. I know these are the mountains we're headed into, and they're going to be a lot of trouble. Ooh, yeah. Well, if I can make it down this mountain, we're going to camp at the bottom. You're going to pick me up about 8 o'clock in the morning, 8:30 in the morning. I think it's supposed to be thunderstormy tomorrow, so that might be a good day to take a zero. I don't know what happens from here. I never know what happens next, but holy cow, I really don't know right now. I can't believe we made it this far. This would have been so much easier if we'd started out on top of that mountain yesterday. I mean, like a lot easier. But I guess this is how we get tomorrow off.
I don't know what the plan is going to be from here. I think we might skip ahead. Might be the most logical way of reaching the conclusion of the preferred date. I don't know. We'll see what happens tomorrow. But not feeling real confident about these mountains. Those mountains over there. Yeah, I'm a little concerned. Some of them are pretty big. I'm feeling like crap. Although today I was better. I have to admit. I was very strong, very courageous today. And we're still here really late. Alright, I gotta try to get down this mountain. Hopefully I'll remember to say goodnight to you. Look at those beautiful mountains. Look at the beautiful sky. Oh man. Well, if I don't remember, night. I'll try to remember. You see that road down there? That's where we're trying to get. It's straight down. It's a murderous descent.